whiteboard and take it down. Yeah. All right. Hey guys, how you doing? It's Alan, and that's Mr. Madden in the background right there. So we're actually at my condo, and we're putting together all the new structures and all the new payroll for you guys that are agents. So I don't know how many people we're going to have logged onto this particular webinar, which we're going to be having another webinar actually on Wednesday. I just got back from New York. We're implementing a bunch of different changes, and I didn't notice the time change. So the reason that we're having this webinar at this time is because in New York it was at 12, and now back in Arizona it's at 10. So that's completely my fault. I've been extremely busy since I came back from New York. I actually just got back into my condo late last night. So with that being said, what I do want to do is just go over a little bit of information with you. Number one, you guys have been asking a lot of questions about the mobile application and the way that it works and how it's going to work for you guys. So the mobile application, on Sunday night, we have a meeting with our developers to make sure that everything works the way that it's supposed to work. So on Wednesday, that's why we're having a webinar on Wednesday, is to be able to give you the information on how the mobile application, how you're going to be able to send out the link. As far as the commercials and how all that's going to go, we actually have an official launch date of the new software, which is going to be on February 1st. So on February 1st is when all the new software will be in place. I have a few new people working with me, developers and admin people, that are going to help me put together all the new software to make sure that it runs fast enough and that it runs appropriately so that you guys will have be able to get this commercial out and be able to enroll new agents into the program with the software, everything working the way that it should. So you guys haven't even seen the new website yet. We haven't launched it yet, but it's a lot more sophisticated than what you're working with now as far as the website, and same thing with the mobile application. So let's do this real quick and see how many people are out there that are actually logged in. It looks like there's only 2 people right now, which up is 4. Okay, so there's people joining right now. So if we would just hold on a second. And like I said, we have, what we're doing today is Bill and a few admin people that we have are actually here at my condo. We're going to have a meeting, and we're going to be going over all the different changes that we want to implement. Hi, Jessica. How are you? Okay, so let's take a look. And it looks like there's 3 people that I can see right now that are on here. So I'm assuming these are all people. Good. I'm glad to hear that. So let me take a look here. Okay, Brandon's here, Jessica's here, and again, it's kind of good that we just have some of the regulars on here right now, because again, what we want to do is we want to make sure that the new software that we upload and give you guys access to, that's what we really want. Can I get this light dimmed down? Yeah. Can you turn that off actually and see what happens when you turn that off? Okay, can you turn that back one on? Looks better. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Okay, that lighting was a little strong. All right, so yeah, it looks like we only have 3 people on here, which again is probably a good thing for right now. So what Bill and I and John are going to do is we have a bunch of work to do to get everything caught up to speed. So we have a bunch of people that are going to be here throughout the week that are working with us in admin, and a bunch of new people that are starting with the company to get everything in place for February 1st. So if you go to social media and you go to Facebook or Google, if you go to AMF Consulting, which is my personal consulting page, and all the friends that I have and all the people that I know, everything is being geared towards February 1st, which sounds like a long time for you guys. So the mobile application will be working well before that. So I actually have a meeting. So by next Wednesday, or this Wednesday rather, the mobile application will do everything that you need it to do for you guys to shoot out a text and to get people to work underneath you. So the way that it works right now is that anybody that you guys give the mobile app to, they actually work through your website. So you guys will be able to see their activity. You'll be able to see when they send in a lead, and you guys will be able to work with the company to get those leads finished. But they don't have access to your website. They don't have access to what's going on with that lead. Only you do. So basically, when you enroll these different people to work underneath you, you guys are going to work directly with them to get these deals done. And that's why you guys are getting 75% of the commission. They're only getting 25% as a referral bonus, which I kind of like it that way. However, the new software, we're going to make some decisions as far as how we're going to let people enroll in the future, as if they're going to become members. They'll be able to join for free as just a member of WL Madden and work off a very small commission structure until they join as agents. So the new website you guys are really going to like. But myself and a few other people that work at the company are going to make some decisions as far as the whole way that the payment structure is going to work. So we're putting that together now. So it looks like it's just us three, which is, like I said, good. I'm probably going to actually delete this whole thing here. So why don't we do this, since it is just a few of us. So Brandon and Jessica, I think we're the only people on here, and there's one more person. Oh, here comes another one. So I'm not sure who else is on here, but again, what we're going to do is we're going to do another webinar on Wednesday, and that's going to be at 5 o'clock my time, which is 7 o'clock Eastern. So for anybody that's on this webinar right now, we're going to reconvene this webinar on Wednesday at 5 o'clock Arizona time, Mountain Standard, and it's going to be at 7 o'clock Eastern time, so that we can talk about the mobile application. It will be up and running properly by that time, and it will do what it does for now. And then we'll also talk about the whole commission structure and things like that as we move forward. That whole system is going to be implemented for February 1st. Is going to be the launch date of that new system, where you guys will be able to enroll people as members, and the commercial will be available and all that good stuff that we've been talking about. So we just push that back until February 1st to make sure that we can get everything implemented the way that it needs to be implemented. So if you guys don't have any questions, which I'm assuming you don't, because it's just us right here, what we're going to do is we're just going to cut this short. Is there anybody that has any questions about anything right now that we can talk about? Any questions that I can answer for anybody until this webinar on Wednesday? No? Okay. Okay, great. So what we'll do is we'll reconvene on Wednesday. It's going to be Wednesday at 5 o'clock my time. Oh, none that I can think of. Okay, great. So yeah, we're going to reconvene Wednesday. Oh, hey, David, how you doing? Okay, so David, you and I have already talked, and so yeah, we're going to be reconvening this webinar on Wednesday, just because we have a lot to go over in the next few days with the people that are here, and we have to get these meetings done while everybody's here. We have a bunch of people that have flown in from different states to get all these meetings done, to get everything to get put together properly for you guys. So we'll talk on Wednesday, and then until then. Okay, David. So until then, just stay put, and if you have any questions, you guys all have my cell phone number. Feel free to give me a text or a call, and we'll go over everything that we have to go over. And then on Wednesday, I will see you guys, and I'll introduce you to some other people that are working with us that are also going to be doing some training webinars and things like that. We will start putting some different training webinars on YouTube for you guys to be able to make some quick money as well. Some different things that Brandon and I, and actually John and I, have been working on as well. So I'll talk to you guys on Wednesday. All right. Bye-bye.